Today I'm going to show you how to do a left-hand traffic pattern around an airfield. So right now we're in Seletar, Singapore, lined up on runway 03. Runway heading is 030. So the first thing we're going to do is to set the heading bar to indicate 030. This will give us a good reference whenever we're doing 90-degree left turns when we're in the air. Yeah, thereabouts. So now that we're ready, we can request for takeoff clearance from the control tower.
Seletar Tower, Cessna, Golf, Bravo, Alpha, Foxtrot, Mike, ready at runway 3, touch and go. Cessna, Golf, Bravo, Alpha, Foxtrot, Mike, cleared for takeoff, runway 3, touch and go.
Alright, cleared for takeoff, runway 3.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3, Cessna, Alpha, Foxtrot, Mike.
So, just gonna apply full throttle and release the brakes. Rolling. So the takeoff speed is 60 knots and rotate. Pattern altitude will be 1000 feet. So we're just gonna climb to that altitude. The best rate of climb speed is 70 to 80 knots, so I'm just gonna adjust my pitch to stay at that range of speeds. After we cross 500 feet, we can begin our first turn to the left, like right now, and roll out on a heading of 300.
Seletar Tower, Cessna, Golf, Bravo, Alpha, Foxtrot, Mike, to land. Cessna, Golf, Bravo, Alpha, Foxtrot, Mike, Seletar Tower, flight left downwind, runway 3, altimeter 2992. Make left, traffic, runway 3, Cessna, Alpha, Foxtrot, Mike.
As we're approaching 1000 feet, we can begin to level off and speed up to the pattern speed of 100 knots. Upon reaching 100 knots, we can reduce our engine RPM to about 2300 and begin our left turn to the downwind deck. Roll out at 210. And trim for level flight. And when we look over our left shoulder, the indicator for us to begin our left turn onto base The indicator for us to begin our turn onto base would be when the runway is about 45 degrees behind us. A little bit more, so we can begin to slow down such that our speed is within the white arc on the airspeed indicator. That is an appropriate speed for us to lower our first notch of flaps. So whilst maintaining altitude, we can reduce our throttle such that the engine RPMs go down to about 1800. Once we are at the correct speed, we can drop the flaps down by a notch and begin our turn onto base. rolling out on a heading of 120. Now we're on a base leg, so we can check our position to the runway by looking to the left again, and at the same time we can drop the flaps by another notch. Flaps 20. And turn. Alright. Rolling out on runway heading 030. Now on the final approach, we're just gonna maintain the pitch attitude and maneuver the throttle controls to adjust the rate of descent. And our target is to cross the runway threshold at 50 feet, and at the same point we can cut the throttle and flare the airplane for a smooth landing. The puppy lights show 4 white, so I'm just gonna cut back on the throttle a little bit to increase my rate of descent. Now we're at the threshold, it's 50 feet thereabout, and engine cut. Flare, hold it there, hold it, hold it, hold it, and touchdown.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot, Mike. Turn next taxiway.
Turning on taxiway, Whiskey 3.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot, Mike. Contact ground on 121.6. Going to 121.6. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot, Mike.
And there you have it, a left-hand traffic pattern around the airfield.